Hello everybody, welcome back to Matty Reacts, the channel where we take a look at things we've never watched or listened to before. We're taking on something new for the channel today. So we've got a song called Particle Physics, and it's by a band called Motion City Soundtrack, and it features Patrick Stump. Now, I have heard one Motion City Soundtrack song that I know of, Everything Is Alright. I might have heard others that I don't know with them, but that's the only one that I recognise the title of when I had a brief look over on Spotify. But I've definitely listened to that song, and of course, if you know anything about me, if you've been watching this channel for a little while, or you know me in real life, or whatever it is, I'm a big Fall Out Boy fan, specifically a big fan of Patrick Stump's voice and singing style. He's just iconic for my generation, for any generation, but especially for my generation of people who lived through the sort of mid 2000s emo revolution. Infinity on High was like my album for like months. I basically listened to it non-stop for months when it came out. Obviously I love a lot of their other stuff as well, but that is sort of peak Matty. Is Infinity on High. I was in fact only listening to it the other day in the car. It's still such a good album. It holds up really well. So I always like to check out things that Fall Out Boy or Patrick Stump are features in as well, because they're usually pretty good songs. So we're going to take a look at this one and see what we get out of it. I'm expecting pop punk, because Everything Is Alright was very pop punk, very sort of upbeat, like shiny, shimmery pop punk. So I'm expecting something similar from this, but you never know, because I've only heard the one song. So let's take a look and see what this gives us. Called it. I must admit, I'm kind of disappointed the whole video is in that sort of rubber hose style, cartoon style, because I do love that style of cartoon. Is that a real book about a man who thought his wife was a hat? Does anybody study particle physics? I just don't get it. Why is there such a lack of connection between the things they say and the subatomic pieces I focus on? It seems algorithmic, applied statistics, so perhaps I wasn't paying attention. Is there a doctor in the house who can figure me out? Whoa. It's like you need a PhD to get me, if you get me. Okay, this is a really interesting song, and in terms of what the lyrics are about, it's kind of about social anxiety and being that person that doesn't get what's going on around you, and also that people don't get when you're in social situations. The video shows it as well, but that's definitely what the lyrics are talking about. Yeah. Now, will Patrick get his own verse? I hope so. I hope he's not just on the chorus like that. I hope he gets a verse. Also, I love that he's wearing a Blackpink t-shirt in a pop punk song. Not only a pop punk song, by the way. Sorry for pausing like 3 times now in the past few seconds. But it's a pop punk song with like electronica, sort of synthy overtones. Very mid 2000s. Yeah, the right sort of era for me. I like that. Where's it? What was it? Why is there such a lack of connection between the things they say and the subatomic particles I focus on? Is that what it says? Subatomic pieces I focus on. So it's a, yeah. It, going back to the sort of social anxiety, I think it's probably about a bit more than that. Oh, come on, this has got to be the Patrick Stump bit, right? Can I just say, by the way, that he's looking very much like Sugar We're Going Down era Patrick Stump at the moment, in terms of what he's wearing. And the cap, I think. Oh, stretchy legs. Oh, his beard was playing the guitar then. Figure me out. Oh, that was awkward. Yeah, I thought that was a really, really cool and interesting song. I do feel like we should have got, a part that was Patrick Stump and just Patrick Stump. I was worried when we got about halfway into the song that he wasn't going to get a verse or a chorus to himself, that, it was more about him as a backing singer. It wasn't quite that low. He wasn't quite that low in the mix, but, that's kind of what he was. Still, I thought it was a really interesting song. I thought it discussed a lot of things that I felt, especially as I get older. I don't feel as comfortable in social situations anymore. So it is kind of, something I could definitely relate to in that regard. So yeah, I think that is something I will definitely stick on the playlist, the Fabled playlist. I just wish there was some more Patrick Stump, because I'll be really honest, that's why I came to this song, because it said featuring Patrick Stump. Having said that, Motion City soundtrack, really good. Really liked the video. It was a fun video as well as being a good song. You can't go wrong with that. So yeah, thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you again for another reaction video very soon.